Hey everybody, this is the Kobold Club unboxing overview of Conquest Legions of Death big box expansion. This is the introduction of the Necron race into the Warhammer 40K Conquest LCG by Fantasy Flight Games. I went ahead and taken all the plastic off the components here, so it's technically not an unboxing, but more so just an overview. So here's the box. Looks very cool artwork. I've always really dug the Necron race. Probably my favorite race in the Warhammer 40K universe. So inside the box we have a new rule sheet with rules specific to the Necron faction. The new enslavement dial, which is specific for the Necrons as well. Button to put those together, and 3 decks of cards, 156 new cards to add to your Warhammer 40K Conquest games. Mostly centric around the Necrons, but also cards from other races as well. Let's take a look. With the new set, we have 2 new warlords, both for the Necron faction. We have Anriker the Traveler, I believe that's how you say his name. He is a soldier warlord, 2/7/7/7. The deploy action, and deploy the topmost unit card in a target discard pile, limit once per phase. Very excellent artwork there. Very cool looking guy. Here's the bloodied side. He's a 1/6 bloodied. And the other new warlord, 2/6/7/7. His is reaction. After the combat phase begins, a target army unit at this planet gets -X HP until the end of the phase. X is the number of non-Necron factions among the units you control. So this is where our new dial comes into play. The Necrons are able to use everyone except the Tyranids, put them into your deck. All the other factions, you can put cards from those factions into your deck, and then basically turn the enslavement dial to play various other factions along with your Necrons and gain certain abilities from them. Alright, let's take a look at some of these other cards here. Okay, so we have some 1 supports, Weight of the Aeons. I'm just going to kind of go through some of these pretty quick here. Just give you a quick overview. You can read the cards, pause the video if you need to. Here's just your classic reanimating warriors, classic Necron type characters here. Tombblade Squadron, the Immortals. These are your ranged guys. Very glad they have range. After the combat phase begins, discard the top card of your deck. That unit gets plus X attack till the end of the phase. X is the printed cost of the discarded card. Pretty cool. Deathmark Assassins. Decaying Warrior Squad. Now these guys deploy this card from your discard pile. So that's pretty cool. These guys, a lot of these cards look like they play a lot from the discard piles. Trolling Wraith. Immortal Vanguard. Flayed One's Pack. After this unit is declared as an attacker, discard the top 3 cards of your deck. So it also burns some cards. This unit gives you 1 command icon while you have 2 more non-Necron factions among units you control. So more things to gain benefits from having a mixed array of cards. When this unit is destroyed, return a target Necron unit from your discard pile to your hand. Another one drawn from the discard pile. And this is attachment for a warlord here. Attached unit gets +1 attack. And after the attached unit is declared as an attacker, discard the top 2 cards of your deck. Shuffle any number of Necron cards from your discard pile into your deck. So, more playing from the discards. Staff of Command. Attach to your warlord. Exhaust this attachment to set your enslavement dial to another faction. So that's how you're going to be able to roll that dial over and change effects of the game, basically. This card is really sweet here. This card is simply titled Hate, which I like. Cost X. Destroy a target army unit with a faction symbol that matches your enslavement faction. X is that unit's printed cost. So you turn your dial to, let's say, Space Marines. Then you destroy a target unit with that faction symbol from the other guys by paying X amount there. More guys there. Let's keep going. Next deck. A Mind Shackle Scarab. Pretty cool. It's a drone. The Resurrection Orb. This attaches to an elite Necron. After the command round, if this planet begins, if the topmost card of your discard pile is a non-elite Necron, put it into play at this planet. Very, very kick-ass looking sword here. This thing is fucking sick. Hyperphase sword. Attached to a Necron army unit. Attached unit gets +1 attack, gains Armor Bane, and action, discard a card from your hand to attach this card to another eligible unit at this planet. So it can bounce around. Let's see here. That guy. Gauss Flare. These are just your kind of fodder guys. Extermination. Each non-unique non-Necron unit at this target gets -3 HP until the end of the phase. You must pass during your next deployment. Tactic card there. Drudgery. I'm just going to skip through some of these here. Recycle. Discard 2 cards from your hand, then draw 3 cards. Pretty handy. I can see that being pulled into a lot of different scenarios. Remove up to 2 damage from a Necron, max 1 per round. For 0, that's pretty damn good. Now this motherfucker here, look at this. Dread Monolith. Look how many goddamn command icons this thing has. Holy shit. A 5/7, no war gear attachments. Discard the top 3 cards of your deck, then put a non-vehicle Necron unit discarded by this effect into play at this planet. Limit once per round. It's very, very expensive, but super powerful. This thing is equally fucking awesome. Doomsday Arc. Looks amazing. It's got an area effect ability. X is the number of non-Necron factions, so you get a bunch of guys from other factions and just destroy with this thing. Doom Scythe Invader. Keep going here. Get these Sentinel guys. Well, you have 6 or more units in your discard pile. This gets +4, so there's where burning those cards is really going to come in handy. You may play each Necron event card from your discard pile as if it were in your hand. So another one that's really good playing off the discard. While you have 6 more units in your discard pile, he gets +2 attack. So these last few guys are all about playing from the discard. And as you've seen earlier, there's cards that put things into your discard pile. Very cool. Now we're going to look at the third deck, which is mostly comprised of, I guess there are a few Necron guys in here, but we'll go over those first here. Mostly, though, it's other factions. You got these guys, just 1 supports. They're limited after you deploy a unit from your non-Necron faction. If you control no other units from that faction, gain a resource, draw a card. Pretty handy. Eternity Gate, that's an upgrade. There's those, I think they got mixed in. Destroyer Cultist. Okay. Now, here we got some Tyranids. When this unit is destroyed, put X Termagant tokens into play at this planet. X is a number of factions among enemy units at this planet. Now, Tyranids can't be used with the Necrons, but they have at least given us some kick-ass Tyranid cards to fight the Necrons with. Those are going to be very powerful against the Necrons. Got some stuff here for the Tau. Eldar. Oh, here's some more stuff that got mixed in, I think. Immortal Legions, they are Necron guys. Spiders. Dark Eldar. Pretty much a little bit for everybody here. I'm not going to go through all of them. It would take a very long time. But you can at least see the cards here. Oh, there are some generic cards here too. Backlash. There's a lot of generic cards here. Very cool. And one last Necron card, Master Program. Exhaust this support and sacrifice a drone card to remove all damage from target Necron army units you control, and then ready it. So that's it. There's all the cards. 156 cards. This has been an overview of the Conquest Legions of Death expansion featuring the Necron faction. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching Kobold Club. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys. Bye.